Hello, my spooky guys, gals, and gays. I have restarted this vlog. It was gonna be something else, and I realized I couldn't fall through, so I changed it. So this is gonna be my spooky summer reads. So in this next 3 days, basically, I'm gonna be reading some spooky summer reads. I'm currently reading Camp Scare, and I will jump to a clip to me explaining what Camp Scare is about, because I don't want to go through it all again. So yeah, I'll just chop out the bits for my other part of my vlog and just insert me explaining. So take it over past me. The book is about a girl named Parker. She is not the typical popular girl, and she gets invited to the popular girl's house for a school project. The popular girl likes, take off your shoes. She takes off her shoes, and then they go up to her room and they start discussing stuff. And then her name's Cassandra, so Cassandra goes, "You want to have some gourmet ice cream?" And Parker's like, "I've never had gourmet ice cream. Yeah, let's do it." So they go downstairs. They hear like a thump upstairs, and Cassandra's like acting weird. She's looking at her phone, and then they start talking about the project again, and then she starts acting even more weird, and Parker's like, "Ooh, let's do it on Poe." So she goes upstairs to get her backpack and everything and her books so she can plan out what they're going to be doing. And Parker walks in, and Cassandra's best friends KJ and Olivia are going through all her stuff, all her personal journals and drawings and stuff, posting them on social media and everything. So they're like cyberbullying her and bullying her in person. The school said they couldn't do nothing about it because they couldn't prove that it was them, and they sent her a brochure to this camp called Camp Care for, I think it's like for a week she's gonna be at this camp. And she goes to the camp. She's super excited. She has her mom buy her whole new outfits and everything so she could be a different person at this camp. She goes to the camp, and then one of the counselors is her camp counselor for the cabin that she's in says, "Everyone's supposed to wear the same uniform, yada yada yada. You could buy yours at the commissary." And so she goes and buys it, which is even more money, and her mom is still concerned about all the money, and then concerned to leave her here because Parker has never been invited to a sleepover, has never stayed away from her parents longer than a couple days. And so Parker's like, "I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine." She goes into her cabin, and lo and behold, Cassandra's there. And Parker ends up going to the bathroom to put on her uniform for the camp and everything. And then she comes back, and all the girls are acting totally different towards her. And you could put two and two together. Cassandra obviously said something about Parker to the girls, and Parker's like, "Why are you being this way?" They're like, "Yeah, they were just being rude to her and everything." So she ends up figuring out that they're not going to be friends with her and everything. She goes to the lake, and she was going to hang out with them, but they were like, "Your first year here, you can't be on the dock unless you've had passed your swimming test. If you have to be on the dock, you have to wear these nasty old life jackets." She didn't want to do it, so she ended up wandering around in camp to see if she can find any other cabins that would cabin people who would talk to her and hang out with her. And she didn't find anyone, so she went back to the commissary, which is attached to a museum and everything and all that. So she was looking at the history of the camp and all that. And then they just had their camp meeting thing for the beginners for everybody at the beginning. And then they got back to their cabin and they were gonna be getting ready to go to sleep for the night. And then all the girls noticed that some of their stuff was coming up missing. So they checked Parker's stuff. They accused her first, and then she's like, I have nothing to hide, so go look, because she knew deep down that she didn't do it. And they found all of their stuff in her top drawer. So Parker's convinced that Cassandra did this because she told everyone that Cassandra told everyone in the cabin that Parker was a klepto. So now she's dealing with all of that. But that's what's been happening so far with Camp Scare. I will probably just spoil this book for you, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But that's basically what's just been happening in these last chapters that I've been reading. Like I said, I'm 21% into this book. There's 200 and something pages inside this book. So I'm going to see how far I get today. We'll see what happens. I don't know how far I'm going to get.